Did you know that Victorian men once fought a daily battle between facial fashion and hot beverages? And the solution became one of the strangest, yet most elegant inventions in history? Let me take you back to the mid-19th century, when mustaches weren't just facial hair. They were architecture. They were curled, lacquered, waxed, sculpted into glorious bristled monuments of masculinity. But there was a problem. One enemy threatened these magnificent whiskers: steam. A single sip of hot tea could melt the wax, droop the curls, and send mustache dye trickling into the cup like some tragic Victorian waterfall. And in a society obsessed with appearances, this was catastrophic. Enter the Mustache Guard Cup, one of the most charmingly bizarre inventions to emerge from the era of waistcoats and etiquette manuals. Invented around the 1860s by British potter Harvey Adams, it was a perfectly respectable teacup, with a twist. Inside the rim sat a porcelain ledge, a dainty mustache-sized platform. It had a crescent-shaped opening so the drinker could sip through it, while the ledge protected the mustache like a tiny porcelain shield of dignity. Imagine a room full of gentlemen, each with a sculpted handlebar lifting their cups with absolute confidence, knowing their mustaches were safe, no melting wax, no stained lips, no embarrassment, just Victorian engineering solving Victorian problems. And this wasn't a novelty item. Manufacturers across Europe and America mass-produced them. They were gifted, collected, proudly displayed. Some were lavishly decorated with gold trims and floral patterns, because if you were going to protect your mustache, you might as well do it in style. Archaeologists have even found fragments of them in 19th century sites. Museums still hold pristine examples, frozen in time, reminding us that human innovation has always been driven by one thing: the little inconveniences that annoy us the most. So the next time you sip your coffee and your face doesn't melt into it, remember, some Victorian man somewhere raised his mustache cup and said, "I refuse to let my grooming be defeated by tea." And that truly is innovation at its finest. Subscribe for more quirky histories!